Part of our job in Congress is to answer tough questions. When the people have tough questions, they deserve honest answers. But the toughest question I've ever received in my life is not here in Congress, but in Iraq, from an 18-year-old Lance Corporal who simply asked, "Sir, why am I risking my life for this?" There are a lot of young Americans, the best of the best, those few brave enough to put their lives on the line for our country and for all of us here, who are asking that question today. Why am I risking my life for this? Asking that question today as they fight and die in a war Trump did not need to start, a war that he is not winning, a war that has made Iran more dangerous, not less, and a war that is costing every American back home, though none more so than the American heroes and their families who have already made the ultimate sacrifice for this folly. As of this past weekend, the casualty toll from the war has risen to 18. 18 Americans dead in a war that Congress never voted to authorize. In addition to the heroes we have already lost in this war prior to this weekend, we now mourn the lives of Private Isabella Gonzalez, First Lieutenant James Feehan, Sergeant Ainsley Rampersad, and Sergeant Michael Emmanuel Swinton. When the military commander in charge of this operation came before the House Armed Services Committee a few weeks ago, I asked him, how many more Americans have to die for this mistake? He refused to answer, just as Trump and his henchman Hegseth have refused to take any responsibility, any accountability for this massive failure of a war, for losing this war to Iran. Yes, part of our job in Congress is to answer tough questions, though it's easier here than out there in the Middle East. But part of our job is also to ask tough questions of this administration before it kills more Americans in this mistake. Too many of our colleagues refuse to do so. Thankfully, a large number of Democratic veterans do not. We are asking these tough questions of the administration on behalf of the American people and on behalf of our troops, and they all demand answers. That is why we have demanded this vote. It's long past time for a plan. We're long overdue for accountability, and we're tired, Mr. President, of losing this war and making it worse for our troops and for everyone here at home. Enough is enough, Mr. President. Enough of your war in Iran that has been an utter disaster for everyone except Iran and maybe China. Enough is enough, Mr. President. Enough is enough. Mr. Speaker, I yield back.